place, rock the place, rock the place, rock.
All right, so with some tech difficulties, but we also needed a change of scenery. I mean, look at this.
This is beautiful.
We have a built-in studio here on the patio.
We're so comfy now.
This is sexy. This is glorious. Technical difficulties, technical ecstasy.
Look at this.
So before we get back into fighting and martial arts and the fight experience,
we got a Czech Pilsner.
Yeah, man. So from Italian pills to Czech pills, I think you'll like them both. I'm curious what your preference is, but yeah, man, it's just Pilsners or lagers. Unless I got that wrong, but I think Pilsners are lagers. I'm like, wait, do I know what I'm talking about? No, but you got different flavor profiles on the same style of brewing, you know, because Italian and Czech, they're different places, they're different style of brewers, you know, you're going to use different ingredients, but still the same kind of process.
It's, it hits the back of my throat differently. It definitely still has kind of an aftertaste, but I don't know how to describe it.
You got Czech malts.
It kind of tastes like...
It's definitely a maltier beer.
Yeah.
That might be part of it.
Yeah. It kind of tastes like whenever you've had a little bit too much to drink and then you keep on drinking. And you just...
That's hilarious.
Like, that's kind of like whenever it's not bad, though. Like, it's not like upsetting me. Like, I'm definitely going to enjoy drinking this beer.
It's a little bit heavier.
Yeah. Heavier.
It is more full flavored. Because, yeah, that heavier beer taste like sits on the back end of your palate a lot more.
Yeah.
It lingers there a lot more. When you drink too much, but you keep drinking.
You know what I mean? No. Like, you can really start tasting the weight of the beer once you start getting into it.
Well, I had to give you one that you gotta try. You gotta get a one sip beer review.
All right, one sip beer
I don't
review.
expect you to really like that one, but that's probably the most approachable IPA they have here, the West Coast.
West Coast.
It's definitely hoppy, but it's not insane. It's a lot to drink a whole pint of sometimes.
Yeah. It's pretty hoppy.
Yeah.
It's definitely...
I don't remember, actually.
Switching from the Pilsner...
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can smell it. This is Simcoe hops. It has to be. It's one of the only ones that I'm familiar with on the nose, where I can smell it, and I'm like, wait a minute. I know what that is. Because I'm not that good yet, man. Like, with my hops and my malts to where I can really talk that side of it just yet, and where I can smell them, and I'm like, oh, well, that's... And just pick it out. Nah, I'm not that fucking good.
Damn. Still tasting in the back of my throat. That's an IPA right there.
Yeah. It like, tastes like I just was chewing on some weed for a little bit. That stoner self, bro, no shit. When I was like 20 and I started learning a lot behind the bar, because I was already getting prepped for when I turned 21 to start working behind the bar at the place I was working at. And I started learning so much about bar etiquette, how to pour and free pour, just all the little stuff, you know. And when I first started tasting beers, especially after I turned 21 and I started tasting all the craft beers where I worked so that I could describe them and sell them, like the IPA, like I think it was just Goose Island too at the time, not a craft beer, just like commercial IPA. But I remember being like, this guy smells like weed, man. And like, that's what got me into like, fuck it, I'll drink it, bro. I'll drink this, man. I like them a lot more, like genuinely like them a lot more now.
Yeah.
But back then I was just like, it's not that good, dude. It fucking smells like weed, bro. It's cool.
It's cool, dude. We gotta try it out. That's funny.
Dude, so we were talking fighting. We were talking that full fight experience, you know, and the live experience, seeing the full contact, you know, the Shamrock FC experience, watching your friends that you've been training with, you know, getting to that stage, that level. And I think like one of the more fun parts before we had a little incident, I think one of the more fun parts that we were really talking about is that growth, that like whether you're fighting or not, getting to the point where like you see some of your training partners and your friends, like they're starting to fight, but then now it's like they need you to train with them during camp. Yeah. You know, they need your help. So it's like even without actual competition, there's that growth, that level up where you're like, oh shit, me? I'm ready? You want me? Okay, wait, I'm worthy? Like, I'm helping you actually get ready? You know, like that's a big part of the process too. And it's cool to see that that's where you're at too. Yeah.
And like we were talking about, whenever it comes to like point sparring, and then whenever it comes to fights, like amateur fights, like Shamrock, the difference is like it's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, me just doing the point sparring, having a lot of fun with it. I mean, I don't really have to weight cut. I don't like, I'm a little bit anxious, but it's not the end of the world. I know I'm not going to get knocked out. And I think that's obviously what it's designed for. It's designed to get you comfortable to the people, comfortable to being cornered and having your coaches tell you advice, telling you what to do, fighting a stranger. But I mean, whenever it comes to Shamrock and what the dudes in our gym do, it's just can't even compare. I mean, they just get after it.
Feel sweat building. I was like, wait a minute. I'm trying to fuck my mic up over here.
Yeah, I mean, but no, I'm so proud of all the dudes from our gym that are killing it. Like you're saying, I'll be sparring them. I'm like, oh my God, these guys are about to fight. This is crazy.
Dude.
Like, no way, I'm sparring these guys right now.
That's definitely a fun element too. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a big part of the team aspect of it. It's like, it's a solo team sport, and that's part of what makes a competition fighting, mixed martial arts, MMA, kickboxing. That's part of what makes it really unique, because you got to go in there and perform on your own. Yeah. It's solo activity, but you don't get there without a team of people. Mm-hmm. And so then when you get to be included in one of those people that they're like, hey man, I want you and you to come in on Wednesday to help me get ready for my fight. You're like, oh shit.
You feel good, yeah.
You're like, wait a minute.
Okay, cool.
You're like, am I a starter now? You're like, wait. Am I a fucking starter? Yeah, dude, I love it. Yeah, I love to see it. It's fucking great, man.
No, I've appreciated all the coaching. It's been fantastic. I mean, training is so much fun, and I'm so glad I get into it. I actually, I trained jiu-jitsu for 2 years beforehand. Well, I trained jiu-jitsu for a year, mainly gi classes. Yeah. And then whenever I came to Finney's, I switched over to no gi mainly, and then started rotating into kickboxing, and then that's whenever I really found the love for kickboxing.
Got kicked in the face, and then
I was like, wow.
That was it.
That was fantastic, man. I'm so glad I got hit with this body shot that dropped me on the floor.
Yeah, that first time you feel that liver kick.
Oh, my God.
Shit.
I still remember it. I still remember
the first one. Actually, I remember the first time I got dropped with a liver strike. Yeah.
Dude,
I probably, if I think about it, I probably remember all of them, because it's not that many, but when they happen, you remember.
Oh God, it's bad. I've even been caught breathing in sometimes. I got hit with some body shots, and that just sucks.
Man, that breath control is super important.
Absolutely,
super important.
You can get with some crazy hard kicks, but you breathe it out and you're ready to go. But you breathe in,
it's not so bad. But when the strike forces that air out of your body, it just it hurts.
Ouch. You can't move. I remember being on the ground, like,
yeah. Oh man, that's how we learn, though.
Oh, absolutely. That's how you learn from that.
And then we stop getting kicked in the liver. That. And then an average person doesn't really get an easy shot to kick you in the liver.
Yeah, boom, problem solved.
Oh man, no, it's great. I love it. Well, dude, I think one of the coolest things that we can talk about, like why you actually like hit my radar, because when you guys came out to the brewery and I was like, wait a minute, I was like, Mike's freshly 21 and trying to drink beer. I could sit and talk with him. But then also I'm like, wait a minute though, like you're like really pursuing something and as an individual at a really young age. I'm like, hold on, let's sit and talk about this, because like I told you in the gym, not that I don't know younger people in real estate, but it's like most of the people I've seen find that path is like later 20s or early 30s, or like it takes a little bit of a road or a journey, and I'm like, yo, that's fucking cool. So what gets you, like what puts that into your mind where you're like, hold on, I think I might be interested in this. Like how do you get to where you're like even wanting to pursue that? Because not like you're a child, but high school wasn't that long ago. Mm-hmm. You could still be just working on a degree. Yeah. So there's like that decision-making process in there.
Yeah. In high school, I was definitely considering my options for college. Even though, I wasn't the best student in the world.
Oh, you're one of us.
But I think I knew I didn't want to go to college. I heard stories all the time of people going to college for 4 years, people going to college for 6 years, and then they don't even use their degree. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if I put all of my energy into more schooling and I end up not even using it, what's the point? Like, it's not like every day's promise for me, and not to get too like deep about that, but I saw this field, I saw this profession, and although whenever I was first getting into it, whenever it comes to the contracts, whenever it comes to the laws and just like everything about it, the numbers, it definitely scared me a little bit. But once I studied and put in the work and put in the hours to really know what I'm talking about, to not just be a guy who's doing it for a little side hustle, but a guy who can be your real estate agent, somebody that you can rely on.
Can actually help you out.
Exactly. I mean, it just felt like the job for me. And
hell yeah, dude.
I've had side jobs in between, and they weren't bad jobs in between. I think I just finally realized that I want to pursue this. I want to do this, and it brings me joy to do this. I like showing up to work every day, and I love
that, dude. That's good shit. That's kind of like my buddy that sells cars. It kind of reminds me of him when he first really started getting into it. You know, he started getting good at it, because if you actually take pride in your work and you get good at something, it's like, okay, well, the service I provide is needed. People fucking need homes. People need cars, you know? So you're like, well, if I get good at this, then I'm actually like helping you, because a lot of people just do it as like a gig, and you can get good at it, sure, but like it's just a fucking job. Yeah. You know, whereas like you can take it serious and you can get really good at it. You can learn how to make some sort of difference and help people out and shit. And you're like, hey, and it works out well for me too, you know. But I mean, I know, man, I don't own a house. I don't care so much, but especially some of my friends that are married, or when that first baby's coming, when people start really being like, all right, cool, we gotta pull that trigger and we have to figure out a way to buy a house. Like, I've seen the stress and struggle and everything. So it is definitely helping people out for sure. You know, a lot of people, it's like, fuck, dude, we've been through so much and so many different showings and multiple real estate agents and stuff, you know? So it's this huge thing to be able to provide the service well, because then, in turn, you're like legitimately helping people out, man.
Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, I care about the people I work with. All the relationships I've had with my clients have been amazing. I mean, we're basically friends by the end of it. I've never had a client that's been unsatisfied. I mean, I'm more of I think especially because homes can be pricey and because I can't get paid a good amount, I'm more inclined to, you know, be more cautious with my clients, let them know exactly what's going on, tell them everything. I actually, whenever I helped my father out with the sale, he told me that he's never spoken to me that much in his whole life. He was like, I've never spoken to Michael this much ever.
What a classic dad.
Yeah.
Hey man, you know what I feel like that signals too, is it's like there is that time where your parents, and it's different for everybody, but your parents actually start looking at you and say, well, you're just a regular adult too, aren't you? You know, like, part of you still my shithead kid, but like, wait a minute, I can talk to you like just some adult, you know, I would somebody else your age providing the same service. You know, you're like, hey, cool, man, I earned that. Thanks, man. Thanks for actually talking to me. I love that. That's great, dude. Classic dad.
Classic dad.
I love that shit. All right, well, piece of advice for people your shoes, your age, or a little bit younger, wanting to get into something that seems like might not be the easiest thing. What do you think is one of the best routes? Or I guess what is the route you took to make this happen? Because obviously you haven't been working at this for like a decade. Yeah. You know, it didn't take that long, but there's a route, there's a process, you know?
I mean, I was definitely blessed with connections in this industry. I had, 2 or 3 that really helped me out through my being a real estate agent and through my career so far. I think that especially in some of the schooling can be pretty boring, but it's school. I mean, every schooling can be pretty boring, but I think just realizing that if you're working a little bit more for yourself and you're putting a little bit more of a discipline towards it, you can really start to like this job. I personally, I looked at the other jobs out there for me and they didn't really seem to fit. This one did. It just feels more of a better sales to me. It feels, I mean, going out of the office, doing showings for my clients, you know, holding open houses. It's fun. I mean, obviously it's work. So at the end of the day, sometimes it's not, but I mean, it's getting out there. It's like exploring a little bit. It's a good time. And
so you have to be willing to assert yourself in social situations and say hi and present yourself in a professional way, you know, which may not be for everybody, but at the same time though, it's like, it's cool in a lot of ways to be more engaging than just chilling at a desk.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, sometimes you are just bang, bang.
But yeah, so fun part about the gig, you can be sitting around at the desk, fucking around on YouTube.
You can.
But that's not going to be your whole job. You get to get out in the field. You get to go and actually get out the office and do something.
Exactly,
you know?
Yeah. And I mean, it's definitely a job where what you put in, you get out. I mean, yeah, there's definitely consistency aspects there where you have to be consistent with what you put out for it to kind of really get going for you. But I mean, I feel it's more exciting for me that way. I feel whenever I'm able to put more into something and I can get more out, that's more exciting. Because sometimes whenever I was dealing with some of the hourly jobs, you put in a little bit more effort and then you don't really get a little bit more extra pay. So I mean, I enjoyed in that aspect where what I put in is a reflection of what I get.
Fuck yeah, man. I love that.
And that makes me excited.
What's schooling like though? Like, because you can't, like, you're not going to community college to get your real estate license.
No. It's I mean, majority of it, I wouldn't specifically say majority of it, but some of it's online, some of it's in person. And my personal schooling experience was around over a little of a week of going into an in-person class and learning a lot of the verbiages, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you take some
you have to learn the system.
Yeah. And then, you take other courses and then you take some 2 big bad tests. And thankfully, they allow you to take those bad tests for a while. I forget the deadline for whenever you'd have to, start resubmitting to start taking the test again. But
well, that's good. I mean, you're not saving anybody's life, so they should give you some fucking room to fail.
Yeah. They definitely give you room to fail. It shouldn't
be like a one and done or even a 3-strike kind of thing. Like, you should be able to play till you win kind of thing. Like, I mean, like every time you fail the test, you're just learning more.
Exactly, yeah. And I think it took me maybe 3-4 months. I was working at the time, so blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it took nowhere near as long as college would take. Yeah. And I'm still able to work while I'm doing the schooling. So
that's a good point really too. Well. Yeah. Because schedule wise, it's not like you're in class all day, X amount of days a week.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, man.
I mean, it's just like every other school. Like, it's boring, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pay some kind of price, no matter what. You choose which difficult shit you want to deal with. Sometimes it's sitting in a boring ass class environment. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you got 4 years or you got 3 months. I mean, I saw the 3 months. I was like, that's
But the trade-off, though, what I'm hearing, and I've seen it with people I know too. The trade-off is it's like, yeah, you can get that license. That doesn't mean you're going to start moving a bunch of houses and making all kinds of money.
No.
No. So you work with a company?
Yeah, I work with a brokerage.
Okay.
Remax Integrity.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Give them the shout out. How do they find
Remax Integrity. On Lindbergh. Come on, pull up.
Yeah. Come holla.
Come holla. Give us a call. But no, I love my brokerage. They're all very good agents. They're very knowledgeable. They really care about what they do. And we all motivate each other. We all help each other out. Everyone in there is so helpful. And
hell yeah.
They care about everyone else winning. They're not really too focused. I mean, obviously it is kind of like, I want to get this listing, blah, blah, blah. But it is also like another agent in my firm needs help with this. Let me help them out. Right. Blah, blah, blah,
it's still good for the team, for the brand.
Yeah. It's, it's almost like a family. I mean, you go
hell yeah, man.
I mean, my brokerage, we go to like dinners together. We have text exchange. Like everyone's very friendly with each other.
And that's cool too, because for anybody wanting to doubt the same thing, like if you were a 27-year-old attorney, there's people that are going to want to doubt that, because not only are you young as hell, you're a rookie too, but it's good like the people to know that you have support from like a whole team of people, so that helps too, being like entry level, it's like you're not just like learning as you go. You actually have the support system to lean on to make sure you're doing shit the right way.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I'm not just going to go out there and give somebody an answer I'm not sure of. Yeah. That's just weird. I mean, I like I said before, I I took a lot of time to care about what I do and know the facts about what I do. And I mean, I read over the contracts. I know what they say. I know how to specifically write them out for a specific sale. Like it's these like certain important things that would surprisingly some agents just like kind of not exactly prioritize, but like, I mean, my brokerage really like sets us into like, you got to know this, you got to know this. And whenever you need a question answered, they're there.
Right.
I have called my broker at some pretty late hours and they have answered. And
Hell yeah.
They are very helpful with that. And I'm very grateful to have them.
Hell yeah, man. No, that's good shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the people want to know. They want to know advice for first-time home buyers. And I think that some of the main things is people that are young as hell and don't have a lot, like young married couples, newlyweds. It's like, we're trying to buy our first home. We really don't know what the hell we're doing, or similar situation, but we have a child and we're trying to buy our first home. And like everything matters and it's important because we have our first child. So school district and like all the stuff matters. And then I think also people that are a lot older, you know, not old, but people in like their later 30s to like early 50s that have never owned a home before. You know, it's like different scenarios, but first time home buyer advice.
I would say a lot of what I market actually is down payment assistance.
Okay.
And I know some really solid mortgage lenders out there who can go step by step with you about specific homes too, about what payments would look like, help you out with those payments. There's actually a STL city program that is, I'm almost positive is still funding right now, where if you are qualified and you make less than 80% of the area median income, you can get 50% off with down payment assistance. 50 grand off. Sorry, not 50%. 50
well, I mean,
grand in down payment assistance.
50% is insane, but 50K is that's huge.
It helps.
That's huge.
Yes, and like I said, I'm not sure if the funds have ran out already.
Yeah,
but I mean, there's down payment assistance programs like that really help you out as a buyer. And whenever you have a good agent who can really go through the type of home you're looking for and can really help you out whenever it comes to, okay, we're not gonna try and buy this home, looking over the seller's disclosure. You're not really gonna want to have to deal with this whenever you move in. And whenever you are working with a good mortgage lender too, who can go over what pricing can look for you, it becomes a whole lot easier.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, not 50%. I didn't say that.
Hey, but 50K is still pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you can get up to 50.
Even 20 is like, it's pretty massive.
Yeah.
That's stacks that you don't have to put down. Shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, I know also like a big thing, you know, like I was saying, like with parents, I know a big thing is like your areas, like, because it's like, well, my kid's got to go to school. What school district am I in? You know, or like if I am going to buy my first house, one of the big things for me is I'm like, who the fuck do I live by, man? Like what's this street like and stuff. So do you have certain sides of town that you focus on or do better with, or are you like, you're everywhere?
I mean, I'm everywhere. I wouldn't specifically say any streets would be bad. I think it's just what specific areas have you been in and you like this thing from this specific area?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's the most important thing. If you're telling me, oh, well, I like this area because they got a bunch of good lunch spots, well, you liked that area because of the lunch spots, let's go look in that area.
Right,
like, you know, I mean, there's certain like aspects whenever people are talking about certain places they want to move by, certain school districts they want to move into. Well, like whenever you talk about a good school, what does a good school have to you?
Right. Yeah. Good point.
You don't want to like, I'm not just going to go over here and be like, oh, well, this school's the best school, so let's go this way. Like, what makes a good school to you? And then you tell me that, and then we can start working.
See, that's more personalized too than being like, well, here's a list of what we have in these areas. Like, well, these are recommended areas that have solid school districts. You know what I mean? That's cool, man. Yeah, that's more depth to your service. You know,
absolutely.
Getting to know what people actually need or what's going to work for you. It's like, well, I know some spots here, I know some spots over there, couple listings over here, but like, what do you actually need? What are you like? Let's get to what is it that really suits you, and then build it from there.
Well, I mean, and like knowing the client helps you out even more. If I'm knowing personalized what you're looking for, whenever I'm looking through homes to send you to see if you're interested in seeing it or set up a showing and we go see it, I mean, me personally, I don't want to waste my time and go to 12 different houses and you're like, well, no.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're looking for, why you're looking for it, and what you mean by that. So then whenever I'm looking at the home, I can go, okay, this is what they're talking about, and we can go check it out.
Yeah, man.
It helps them for sure, and it also helps me.
Yeah,
it's good to know that stuff.
Well, I think a lot of people too that haven't bought a house, a lot of people, it's the same thing with like a lot of sales, you know, again, like with cars, you know, a lot of people, like if you haven't bought, if you're a first time buyer, there's a lot of misconception. Yeah. You know, or it's easy to be like, well, I've heard this, I've heard that. So I think a lot of people also feel like, yeah, but like, if I'm going to pay you to like do this, like, what am I really getting out of it? Because I could just scour the internet and be searched. People know that like, yeah, an agent has access to listings that I don't know about, but a lot of people just generalize stuff like that, you know, and it's kind of like, I don't know, what are we going to pay them for? Yeah. You know, and that's what I mean by like that personalizes your service differently than like, well, here's some forms that I typically give everyone that just generally shows some good areas. You know, like, hey, these are the papers I give all parents. These are the papers I give all single people. You know, there's companies like that. You know, there's services like that. There's people who have been in the game so long that they're like, hey, you're first time buyers. You got your first kid, good school district. Like, yeah, here, check out these. Yeah. And just like, you know.
Well, and like I said, like sometimes it can be a pretty expensive business, and I wouldn't want to make what I might make if I'm kind of just half-assing it. Right. I mean, me personally, there's definitely people out there who are cool with it, and I'm not saying money isn't great, but me personally, that's kind of just hard to deal with. I feel more fulfilled whenever, like I said, I have a great relationship with all my clients. I'm basically friends with all my clients. They can call me up. Man. I've had conversations with my clients about nothing involving real estate that have lasted a long time, and it's fun. I mean, it really is.
Having more full nerd conversations like we do at the gym.
Exactly.
Bro, did you see Spider-Man?
Yeah, like, it's a blast. No,
we're trying to hurry up and get finished moving so we can go and see it.
But no, it's a fun business to be in. I mean, if you have a good attitude about it. There's definitely some times where it can upset you and frustrate you. And I mean, it's definitely nerve-wracking for some first-time home buyers and for some people buying a home for the first time, or even moving to a different home or moving to a different area. And I think that's why it's also important to personalize, and also important to have a good relationship, just because, like, this is a very big deal to them. Yeah. And I don't want to minimalize that.
I don't think anybody, another person. I mean, without saying that up front, because they intend to rent or flip the house or whatever, I don't think anybody really gets into buying a home and expecting to move in 3 to 5 years. So it's a life step. It's a big thing, you know, and I know the stresses are different depending on where you're at. If you're 25 years old and like you got a baby on the way and you're in the process of buying a home, your head is in one place. You know, if you're 45 years old and like your oldest is almost done with high school, and you're like, it's time to buy a house, it's the first time you're buying a house, your head's in a different space and the stresses are different, you know.
And that's also what I'm there for. I mean, as a real estate agent, you can get some clients can get pretty nasty with you. I mean, but at the end of the day, like, they're stressed out. Yeah. Like, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm doing the best I can for them. I'm doing everything I can possibly do for them. And whenever certain situations don't look too good, if they got to come to me and rant, it is what it is. Right.
It's part of the relationship building.
That really is part of the relationship. Hell yeah, man. Just like, you'll be picking up a phone call, and sometimes it won't be the nicest, but I mean, and
then you get a call later, hey, sorry about earlier.
Yeah, like, you get a call like the next day and they're like, hey, and you're like, yo, like, it's all good. It's just part of it. Like,
we're still boys.
It can be nerve-wracking. It really can. But I mean, that's what I'm there for. I'm there not only to help with the process and help you analyze your situation, help you look at what the home really is, what it has to offer, but to also be there for whenever you start kind of getting a little too nervous, getting a little anxious, start second guessing a little bit.
I love it. Yeah. So talk about Spider-Man.
So let's talk about Spider-Man. Best superhero ever.
When are you going to see the movie?
Tomorrow. Okay. So do not text me whenever you go see it tonight.
I'll send you like the best spoiler I can. I'm gonna pull my phone out and record like the worst spoiler.
Dude, we'd start bare knuckle sparring, but I wouldn't do too long. I mean, dude, I'm
gonna be so locked in. I'm like not even gonna think about it. Yeah. I'm all excited. We're gonna go in a couple hours. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. God, I'm so
I thought it came out tomorrow. I didn't know.
Dude, I thought early releases were the day before, and it was gonna. So the release technically is tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the early release is always the Thursday before. So I was looking at Thursday dates. I didn't fucking know this movie started showing yesterday. I know a bunch of people have already seen it.
What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. The early you could buy tickets for the earlier release. It was like the first showings were like yesterday afternoon or some shit. Yeah, I know like 4 people have seen it.
I used to be such a bigger nerd. I definitely would have known about that. Like 3 years ago, I definitely would have saw it yesterday.
All fighters are nerds. We sit around after the gym, after we beat each other up, and we just talk about our theories of where the MCU is going and what's going to happen with Doomsday.
Oh my God, yeah. I talk about anime for like an hour after boxing. I nerd out like crazy. But no,
that's the camaraderie, man.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I love the fighting community because you have just like the most random like group of people ever. But you all just like find something that you really enjoy. And then it helps you just like find other things that you enjoy about each other. And you just like build such a nice community.
There's that video that was viral earlier this year where it's like you're in an environment where it's just like ex-cons and thugs and nerds and police officers.
For real, yeah. You got a drug dealer sparring a policeman.
Yep. You know there is absolutely a gym with that environment in St. Louis.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably happened right there with us, and we don't even realize it.
I mean, it's such a great community, dude. It's welcome to everyone, honestly.
Fuck yeah, man. Dude,
cheers
so good to sit with you and drink with you.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to go to some other breweries, too. Absolutely. One of my big things on why I love doing tastings and samplings and stuff is I like to turn people on to beer, and I like people that are like, well, I don't like craft beer, but I like this. And I'm like, yeah, but and I give you the style, and you don't even know, what's that mean? Yeah. Like Blue Moon. I have people that are like, I don't really like craft beer. I don't really like European beer. Oh, I'll drink a Blue Moon, though. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know what style that. You don't even know let me show you some other beers that are the same style of Blue Moon, and maybe you like other ones too. So I love doing tastings and stuff like that. But it's definitely fun. I've been talking about it for a while. Like I was telling you earlier, as a bartender, like especially as a craft beer bartender, I've been hearing this shit for a few years. Like, you know, you're like the younger generation doesn't drink it, and like they're not drinking anymore and stuff. And like I've been saying it for the same few years that I'm like, bullshit, man. As a bartender, I can tell you that's bullshit. It's just different.
Yeah,
it's different. Culturally, it's different. The times are different. Cannabis is legal all over the place, and I know so many people around your age that started smoking, like casually smoking, a lot younger than a lot of friends that I knew. You know, like I was a early bloomer, but I was also one of the only people I knew that was like actively smoking at that same age. I meet plenty of people now that get into drinking later, but I'm like, wait, you started smoking when? 13? I'm like, what the fuck? You're like, yeah, well, I got high for the first time at 12. My brother gave me some, like, damn, for real? I'm like, damn. I've talked to plenty of people like that because when I go back and I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, because at get-togethers and stuff, when I was 12, when I was 13, you'd run around to your older cousins and your uncles and be like, hey, can I get a sip? With a cup, and they pour you, you know, maybe this much beer, probably not even this much, but still, like, and so I'm like, oh, that's the equivalent. It's the same thing. So the times are different, but I'm like, fuck you out of here. So you're a great example.
I can definitely assure everyone I'm drinking.
I'm drinking beer.
I'm drinking beer.
So we're going to go to another brewery. We're going to have to do it again, man. Actually, let's do this again. And let's invite your brother out.
That's good.
And let's talk about some generations of basketball. Let's wait until the NBA season starts.
You and my brother can start yelling at each other.
Shout out to your brother. We will argue about how LeBron and his hairline makes a difference going to the Sixers and why it's good for basketball. Dude, it's been great. Thanks for sitting with me, brother.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Cheers it up again one good time. Tell the people how to contact you, where to find you so they can buy a fucking house.
Find me at Remax Integrity on Lindbergh. Contact me at 314-899-6560. Buy a house today.
Ooh, baby. I'll get your links. We'll make sure we post that stuff.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna find a local rapper to put the number into a little hook line. Straight.
Oh, and next time we got to talk about your band.
We can get on that. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
My friends, live from Second Shift. This has been another episode of One Beer at a Time podcast. I need effects, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
Something blows up in the background.